And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, and hopefully making money doing all those things. So this also serves as my daily trading journal, so I can beat myself up when I do badly and give myself a pat on the back when I do well. So this is with that in mind, we're going to be talking about real trades and real market conditions. Let's talk about disclaimers, because I want to make sure that you don't understand that if you get in here and lose all your money, it's not my fault. One, and two, it's you've been warned that this is highly volatile stuff and you can lose, as I'm about to show you. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I'm also an aspiring prop firm trader with Audacity Capital out of Great Britain, right out of London, Great Britain. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts. I do not hold CFTC or NFA registration. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And I'm also in the United States, so that means I get to read all this stuff to you too. The CFTC risk disclosure: Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have on the agenda for today. There we are. There we are. We have the more WEF meetings. World Economic Forum. I'm not personally real happy with those guys, but that's okay. They're the same guys who brought us COVID. The COVID-19 lockdowns are having annual meetings, and they're going to give us an idea of what their plan for the world is. Great. Moving right along. We have the couple of reports coming out. Final GDP coming out today for the United States. Don't expect that to be anything off from 4.3%. Should be right on target. Because they've had 3 revisions. This is the 3rd revision for GDP, so they should be able to get it right, maybe. Who knows? Unemployment claims, that should be a nothing burger. However, maybe a big deal too. Consumer confidence in Europe is going to come out around 10 o'clock, and the core PCE price index, the Federal Reserve Bank's favorite measure of inflation in the United States, followed by the Japanese policy rate. And that will be sometime tonight, and the overnight for us. On this side of the world, on their side of the world, it'll be in the morning. So not sure about noonish. Which will be about midnight here. So we still trying to figure out what's going on with that. Meantime, let's look at some charts. We could start off with gold, but we're not going to. Let's start off with DXY, because that's the first one on my list. DXY is kind of chilling out right at about 98.68. Not a whole lot of movement going on with that. With that, we have the... I want to check out something else, too. Is there something that we missed overnight? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, know this, too. In the Aussie, we had a big change in unemployment. Had a lot more employment. So a lot more people are finding jobs in Australia. And the unemployment rate dropped from 4.4 to 4.1%. How about that? Why? I'm not really quite sure, but it did. I'll show you the significance of that a little bit later. The euro versus the Great British Pound, again, just kind of chilling out. Right there at 87 and some. RSI's at 52, not touching it. Looks like it might be perking up a little bit according to MACD, but again, we don't have any volume in that, so we're not going to really get involved with that. Euro versus the dollar, kind of stepping off of 117.24 and right there at 117, just hanging out. Right there at a very strong resistance / support level. If it can ever get above it, it might be support. Right now, it's resistance. Dollar versus the yen is right there, 158.58. Again, with the BOJ rate decision later on today, I'm not going to get involved in this one at all. Might be a good day to sit on the fence. I'll show you why. Oh yeah, to show you that you can lose stuff, here we are. I am right here. I was ahead yesterday by $300, and I got back into this and thought, hey, I'll trade the silver market. Silver started getting really choppy on me and chewed up about $1,300 of my my capital. Now, am I out of the game yet? Nope. Look at that. Close, but I'm still in it. So did not blow the account yesterday, but I came very close to it. I'm very not happy with myself right now because I did not do what I said I was going to do and sit on the sidelines with that account. Instead, I jumped in with both feet and whittled away my capital a little bit more. So don't do that in markets like that because it'll be not good for you. Here we go. Let's get back into this. Pound versus the yen. Nope. Dollar versus the yen. Not getting into this because of the rate decision, Japanese rate decision. I always get burned when I try to trade that. I always get burned. When I think it's going to go up, it goes down. When it goes down, it always goes up. So it is a good time to take a step back and just wait for the markets to digest that information and figure out what's going to happen overnight. Pound versus the dollar is flat. Right there at 134.30. Looking forward to it to break 135 consistently and solidly, but we've got 135 right there and right there again. And these are topping out right at the highs are topping out the last week or so, week and a half, 2 weeks. Been topping out right at 135, so it can't seem to get up above 135. So we're not touching that, and that's just flat. It's been flat for 3 days now. I think everyone's sitting back wondering what the market makers are doing out at the WEF meetings, World Economic Forum. The very same people that brought you the COVID lockdowns. That's all I'm going to say about that. Pound versus the yen, right there at 213, almost 213 proper. Okay, give it 4 pipettes from 215 proper. 213 proper. And again, I'm not going to touch this. I'm not sure what direction it's going to go in. And it's not a good, I do not have a good history of trading any news coming out of Japan. So we're not going to do that. Probably going to be on the sidelines all day today. Probably tomorrow too. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Euro versus the yen. Let's see what's going on there. It's right at 155.59. It's given us an all-time high, but that's a very fragile one in my eyes. Again, I'm not gonna jump in here and try to take advantage of it because although we do have higher highs and higher lows, I just don't trust it. Dollar versus the CAD is hanging out right there, right at 138.22. Very nice. And again, just kind of hanging out for the past couple of days. Very choppy yesterday, very choppy trading. Gave us that is not a turnaround candle. If it were blue, it would be a turnaround candle, but it is red, which means it's a continuation candle. It's just a period of indecision. And it is continuing today. So selling the dollar versus the CAD may be a good trade today. CAD versus the yen, again, sitting almost right at all-time highs again. I don't know if it's an all-time high, but it's a pretty good one. Stopped out right at 115 proper. How about that? So price rejection at 115. We're going to see if we can pass that later on today or tomorrow. But with the everything going on, not sure. And I don't understand the Japanese politics enough to understand what's going on over there. So I'm completely staying out of that. One day I'll sit down and read something about it, but today it's not that day. Let me see. Crude oil. Crude oil is just bouncing around about between 60, 67 and 50, 59, 58. So a $1 bounce, just kind of chopping up people's money, chopping up the little traders for the past couple of days with its choppiness. I'm not getting into that. We are trading futures contracts might, but that's not the same thing. Aussie. Remember the Australian, I showed you earlier how the Australian People found more jobs in Australia, and the unemployment rate in Australia went down to 4.1%. So that gives us a breakout right here. This is the way it's supposed to work. Then you get a breakout and about a 80-pip breakout. Fairly nice breakout. Not sure if it's going to sustain or not because we haven't seen it sustain in a long time. Hasn't had a breakout worth noticing since November. And it's a slow breakout on the Aussie versus the dollar. It's just not a very liquid type market. That's another reason why I don't like trading it, because when it moves, but it's very choppy when it does move and can chew your position up. Gold. Gold was looking like a pin doji was forming right there, a pin candle, which means reversal is possibly there. It could still be a reversal. We've got another 10 hours before that candle completes. If it turns red, look out below. Could come down to, could see a retrace of this back down to 61.8, which would be 4,500. I would expect it to stop right here at 45.50. But anything below 45.50, we can see it reverse. I don't see it reversing anytime soon because gold is much more important to the to everybody than this thing, Bitcoin. Much more important to central banks than Bitcoin is. I know Larry Fink is talking about a worldwide global digital currency, and that is something we should have a talk with him about. Let's see, 2,500 is, or platinum is at 2,500 proper. It was just at 25, there it is, 2,500 again, look at that. And it is just hanging out almost at highs, almost at all-time highs. All-time high on that is right there. I can't see the number because I got this doohickey right there, 25.81. So we could see a continuation in the metals. Silver is acting like it's getting up there. I've got a love-hate affair with silver. Love silver here. Do not love silver here as much. Choose up my account too much. The interesting thing, we went to my favorite coin store yesterday, and they were really light on inventory. They were doing more buying than anything. But there are almost completely sold out on silver, and that you can buy physical silver in house. So that's a very interesting thing. With that, that's about all I've got today. If you watched this far, then thank you very much. You're a very brave soul. If you'd like to see more of these videos, then by all means subscribe to the channel, and YouTube will send you notifications of when I put out more videos like this. If you have any comments, by all means comment in the comment section, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. And lastly, if you like this channel, then give it a thumbs up, and that'll help me with the algorithm, and it'll also inspire me to make more videos. So you guys have a great one. I will talk with you later. Bye.